Okay, let me get here. So hopefully you figured out all of these different numbers right here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to figure out how to graph a circle graph. So I'm just going to do some of them, and we'll see how that works. So first off, I'm going to grab my protractor. And what we're going to do is find the center of your circle. And you're going to be placing, it's a little bit harder for me to do, but you place your protractor roughly in the center of your circle. So that point right down there. Now our sleep one is 105 degrees. So I'm going to make a mark of where 0 is right here. And then I'm going to count up to 105 degrees. Now, a common thing is that people will go 0 and then they'll count up to, and then they suddenly switch the inside. If this is your 0, stay on the outside. If you decide to make this your 0 on this side right here, then stay on the inside numbers. But I'm going to be using the outside numbers, but it doesn't matter. So we're going to stay with the outside numbers for my case. So I'm going to go 0 and I'm going to count all the way up to 105 degrees. So here's 105 degrees. So I'm going to make a mark right there. Okay. And I should be using a ruler, but since I'm doing it on the computer, it's a little bit more difficult. So I'm going to draw a perfectly straight line from 0 out to there. And then I'm going to go a straight line from 105 to right here. Okay. And then I move this thing out of my way, and then I label this one, this is sleep. And this angle right here should be 105 degrees. Okay. Now my next one is school, and that's also 105 degrees. So what I have to do is I have to adjust my protractor a little bit so that it's now at this angle, and I'm going to grab the protractor and I have to place the center, not that thing. Grab the protractor and I place the center right at the center of the circle. Okay. Now it's at the center of the circle. However, I need to rotate it just a little bit more. So right there. So again, that 0 is lined up right along this line right here. And so then I mark off where my 105 degrees are. So again, I'm using the outside numbers. So I look at the outside numbers and I find where 105 degrees is. And it's right there. So I draw my line as straight as I can, and then can move my protractor out of the way. And then I will write down school and 105 degrees. Okay. Now, if I want to find job, okay, so I'm going to go 0.16667 times 360, and this should be 60 degrees of my circle. So again, I bring this, didn't mean to do that. So we'll move that circle back. Okay, we'll grab our protractor, and then we have to rotate our protractor again so that it's in line with our previous thing, right? Previous line that we just drew. And it's pretty darn close, but not quite there. So I'm going to rotate it the slightest amount. That's pretty good. And so then I'm going to go 60 degrees. Again, I'm using the outside lines for my case. And so I mark off where 60 is on the outside. And then I move that. And then I write down that this one is homework. Okay. And I say this is 60 degrees right there. And then you continue to go all the way around, and then you should fill up the entire circle with the rest of them right there. Okay.